Subscribe today, people.
Now we arrived to Disney's Hollywood Studios because we know Monsters Inc. Land is coming here, so I want to go speculate where I think it's going to go. Alright, we made it into Hollywood Studios. Now I'm going to go to the first spot where I think that the land is going to go. And we're going to stop over there now, and then we'll just continue on. But yeah, as you guys know, I am very excited for Monsters Inc. Land. I am wearing all the stuff today, the magic band, the hat, the shirt. I'm ready, so let's start speculating, but maybe I get coffee first. We interrupt this broadcast for a screaming breaking announcement.
Okay, I'm going to give you to the count of 5. Oh!
Oh, it looks like you when you were born. Alright, so since we're in Hollywood Studios, this isn't the main spot where I think Monsters Inc. Land is going to go. This is probably ranked second on my list where I think it could go. I'm sure you guys are figuring out where I'm walking towards right now. Let's walk over towards Coaster Courtyard and seeing how that area looks. Because I was told that the Aerosmith contract didn't renew. I'm not sure how true that is. You heard otherwise, right? That the Aerosmith contract renewed? I have to look that up.
Just for one of the songs, and that was it.
I have to look that up and see, because that could also be another speculation. So let's go check Coaster Courtyard out and see how that looks. Now again, remember, this is just speculation. Nothing is set in stone. It was set by Disney where Monsters Inc. Land is going. These are just my speculations. Tell me right behind me would not be an awesome gate to Monstropolis. Just saying. I'm also going to insert a picture of my map, what I drew out, where I can see the land going over here at Coaster Courtyard. Let's start talking about it, shall we? And here is the coaster building. Now don't forget that you can't really see the actual building itself that the coaster is in. So I feel like this would be a good area for like the factory portion, and the ride built beyond the factory. And then look at all this extra space that's over here in this courtyard for all the land offerings. There's just so much that they could put in here. Again, all speculations, nothing is official. And also too, let's go this way. Now I wonder, with Magic Kingdom getting 2 new Cars rides, what's going to happen to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy? Are they going to end up keeping this, or are they going to make it into something different? I don't know. But just look at all this space back here. Like, yeah, it's amazing, but like, maybe this area you could put, I don't know, like Monsters Inc. meet and greets in this building, and maybe another experience with like a ride or something. They could build a lot of stuff back here. And I mean a lot. Okay, so as I said, I know that we have a...
I want to pause! Because I sat there and told you off camera.
Hold on one second.
Look at that building carefully.
So as we were talking, I said you can't really see the coaster building. Anthony just pointed it out. That's actually the coaster building of Rock and Roller Coaster. I'm going to insert a picture of the Monsters Inc. factory. Anthony here pointed out that looks exactly how the factory building looks. Speculations.
Yeah, I mean...
Speculations. Like, it looks very similar. Wow. It is a really cool area, but I just don't know what's going to happen with this. Again, all speculations, nothing confirmed. Now we're heading into the area where I think Monsters Inc. Land is going to be placed. This is where most people think it's going to be placed. It just, to me, makes the most sense, and I'm going to insert a picture of the map that I drew out once we enter the area. And now we're heading into the Star Wars Launch Bay area, where I think Monsters Inc. Land is going to go. And I'm going to insert a picture of the map I drew out right now. Now, my only concern with Monsters Inc. Land going here in Launch Bay is that Voyage of the Little Mermaid is going to be reopening in fall. So where do they actually physically start the land? Like, do they take down all the Disney Junior stuff and potentially move all this stuff somewhere? That's where I don't know where they start this land, because of Voyage of the Little Mermaid being right over here. Yeah, so this is my number one speculation where I think Monsters Inc. Land is going to go. I just have lots of questions on it as I'm going to enter the picture of the map that I drew out. I'm going to keep it up as I talk about it, because I'm just curious on how they're going to do it here, if they do. But let's head inside of Launch Bay and check it out, and let's see what happens. I don't know, now that I'm doing this video, this was my number one speculation for Monsters Inc. Now the speculation kind of changes a little bit. But on the map I drew out, as you guys still see, I feel like this is a good area. It's just, where do you put the main entrance to this? Because Little Mermaid is like right in front of the Monsters Inc. land. If this is where it goes, it's just like, where would the coaster go? Or would the, like, this would be like maybe the front of the factory, and then the coaster line is down the stairs. I just don't know. Like, this is why we do these speculation videos. Sir, you can get some blue milk over at Galaxy's Edge. This is not Galaxy's Edge.
Want blue milk?
We could go over there after this.
Sweet.
I don't know, I'm just very confused now. This was my #1 speculation area. Like, is this part like the factory? And then and then you build the line, like the line to the right down there, and the show building like down there as well? I don't know. Again, see, look at all this empty space here that they could potentially put an attraction here, like Monsters Inc. land.
Or bring back Star Wars characters to walk around like they used to have in the old days.
Look, it's an animatronic.
No, sir, I'm just a...
Now, while Launch Bay has Darth Vader, Chewie, and BB-8, besides that, I feel like it really is a ghost town because they got rid of the short film. They used to have a lot of characters walking around, a lot more things to see. There was a store?
You got rid of the store. It's called the Cargo Store. You haven't seen it?
No.
Here, I'll show you.
I don't remember the store being here. Wow. So I feel like this is a good area. It's just how they're going to do monsters if this is the location. But my pick, I feel like this is where it's going to go, and most people are speculating it's going here. I totally forgot that there was actually a store here over at Launch Bay. But yeah, as I said, I think Launch Bay is my #1 pick where I think Monsters Inc. land is going to go. But just being in the building more is just like, how are they going to pull that off? But it seems like a lot of people are just saying that it's going to go in empty space, because actually I saw somebody drew a concept art, I'm not sure who it was, that there's like a lot of space in between like Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land, so I'm going to go ahead over there too to see if I can see anything. I love how on the day of the speculation video, people are saying things that I didn't even draw up, so we're just going to go check the areas out and see how they look. Now my third speculation area, which is more than likely not to happen, is Pixar Place. But they do have a pretty decent sized building in there, and I'm going to put that in the picture down below of the maps. This is the End of Mode experience, and it is a pretty big building, but I just don't think they have enough land area if they want to build a whole land. I just don't think that there's enough room in here to build an entire land, but I just feel like it's an empty area almost all the time. So that's just... Sir, are you lost?
No, I'm T-bowing.
T-bowing? I haven't heard that in years. So yeah, I just don't think that there's enough space back here to build an entire land. So that's why it's on my list of picks. I just don't see it happening. But the building is pretty big, like where End of Mode is. It's just a whole experience and land back there to build Monsters Inc. land. I just don't think it's gonna happen. They used to have the Toy Story drink here at the Joffrey's. Now it's Frozen Roundup up. Definitely gonna get that. So surprisingly, it's not that busy at Hollywood Studios tonight. I'm gonna insert a video of the wait times. I know this is one of the busiest parts, especially at night. It's really not that bad. And even here in Toy Story Land, like, it's not overcrowded. So there is another speculation that people were talking about, which is that there's some extra space behind Toy Story Land and in the middle of Galaxy's Edge. Looking at the map, I'm going to draw out where I think I could see it going, but I don't think this is going to be on my top 3 of choices where I think it could go. 3 Pixar Place, thank you. 3 Pixar Place. So my top 3 choices still are Pixar Place, Rock and Roller Coaster, and the Launch Play. But people are saying right over here there's some extra space, and I looked on maps, I drew it out as you guys could see behind this fence. I just don't know. And people are also saying that it could potentially go and replace the Muppets, and I would be very, very disappointed. And so would a lot of people, because that was the last thing that Jim Henson worked on. Now, I saw a concept art picture of Sully in the area, and it looked like it was Grand Avenue, and it looked like where the factory was is where Muppet Vision is. So I want to go actually take that picture where I think the picture is and put both concept arts and the picture together. So let's go check this out. Now we're heading into Muppets Courtyard, a general speculation. of where Monsters Inc. land could go. Not one of my speculations, but we're gonna discuss some things and seeing where it could sadly work out. Unfortunately, I could see Monsters Inc. land going here at Muppet Vision 3D, and I don't want to see it, but I could see it working. Like this could be a Monsters Inc. restaurant over here. And then if you think about this back here, the Muppet store back there where Mama Melrose is has been closed for quite some time, and there is a lot of room for expansion back here. So yeah, I could see this as a potential landing spot for Monsters Inc. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but wonder what they would do with Mama Melrose. I mean, I could see them turning Pizza Rizzo into a Monsters Inc. restaurant, no problem. Oh, I just hate to see it because I love Muppet Vision very much. Yeah?
What's that? Was that there the last time we were here?
Oh, there's a construction going on back there. I wonder what that could be. So yeah, here's the closed Muppet Vision store. And then there's just this random thing of construction right there.
So, it's something.
It's something. Obviously, there's something right there.
So, I looked at it and it's the exact same size as the fence line right there. Could be like an entrance to something. Or another way in and out of Galaxy's Edge. Well, you can't really get that with Rise right there.
I don't want this to be the location of Monsters Inc. I would be so sad.
Bro, here's the thing. Outside of Mama Rosso's,
Yeah, Mama Melrose. There's really nothing bad, but my thing is, what are they gonna do with Mama Melrose if Monsters does come here?
they'll probably retheme it into like
A Monsters Inc. So maybe Pizza Rizzo would be a Monsters Inc. quick service, and that'll be a table service.
yeah, like a full service sushi bar.
Wow. I hate speculating. We'll see, I guess.
Also, the Christmas store's closed.
Yeah. That was a Santa meet and greet for Jollywood nights. Or just for regular guests, I think, actually, because I met him during the regular park hours. Oh, boy.
I think, Rich.
Alright, you know what? I am going to add Muppets Courtyard on the list of what I think. So 4 Muppets Courtyard, 3 Pixar Place, highly unlikely, 2 Rock and Roller Coaster, and 1 still is Launch Bay.
I think Muppet Vision's seen this day, Rich.
Yeah, but this was the last thing that Jim Henson worked on. Like, it's iconic.
You know, they're like, why are there lights on top of the building over there?
Oh. Horror Nights construction updates.
Guys, I do a lot of Halloween construction updates.
Yes, he does. Follow Anthony's Walls from Orlando to get your Halloween Horror Nights videos and all that Halloween good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
If you guys had the time to watch the Jim Henson documentary, it was really good on Disney Plus. I watched it. So good. So many amazing things. This man is a legend, and I hope for his sake they keep Muppet Vision 3D. Also, I forgot to mention too, since we went through Galaxy's Edge pretty quick, Mandalorian and Baby Yoda are going to be on the Millennium Falcon. And are you excited about that? Yeah, but you're the Star Wars guy here.
It's just tampering with the timeline.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing
They
now.
didn't say when that was going to open yet, right?
They didn't say when it's coming, but they're just tampering with the timeline now.
I'm excited to see that, though.
You could have done a Mandalorian ride.
Ooh, that would be cool. Wow. Hey everyone, Future Rich here. So as I was editing my Hollywood Studios video, I realized I didn't talk about the speculation concept art, which I thought was Grand Avenue. So take a look at this picture right here with Sully, meeting guests, stuff like that. Doesn't the surrounding area just look like Grand Avenue with Muppets Courtyard in the background? That's what scares me with potentially Monsters Inc. taking over. But again, nothing is confirmed. This is just speculation. But then if you look at this picture over here, that kind of looks like the Launch Bay area. So it's just so confusing. I wish Disney would tell us, but that's why we're doing these speculation videos, guessing where we think it's going to go. So I hope it's just not going to be Muppets Courtyard, because I love the Muppets. Muppets are iconic. The last thing Jim Henson worked on, save the Muppets. That's all I can say is save the Muppets. Or even better, I love it if we don't have to take things away and we can expand. That's even better. But again, all speculation, so I just saw the concept art pictures and I just panicked because it kind of looks like the Grand Avenue area with Muppets Courtyard in the background. Two, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Ring that bell notification to be notified every time I upload a new video. I really appreciate the support of you guys watching my channel. Those who are new and those who continue to watch, I really appreciate it. And I just love posting videos and it's just a big passion of mine. What a fun day it was here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom doing some speculation videos on where we think things are gonna go. Wow, I got very kind of, I guess, emotional at the end of the day because I unfortunately see how Monsters Inc. Land can fit at Muppet Vision 3D and the Courtyard, so that's kind of tough on me. But I had fun thinking of where Monsters Inc. Land is gonna go, and also too playing the Encanto area over at Animal Kingdom in Tropical Americas. I'm excited for the future. I cannot wait for all these new things to open. Very excited. But as you guys know, I'm most excited for Monsters Inc. Land, so... Well, fun day today. I am exhausted. I have been out since 9:30. This video is done. I will see you guys in the next one.